welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop, K-drama, as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today we're going to be doing a highly requested video, which is a friendship reading on Jisoo of Blackpink and Jung Hae-In, who is a K-drama actor. So we're going to be seeing current energy as well as how their friendship is going and things like that. And I am only going to focus on the next 6 months, just because I've noticed that when I do readings for the whole year, sometimes I get a little overwhelmed energetically and there's just too many messages that come forward. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm just going to be focusing on the next 6 months, and then I'm going to be doing another video for like the remaining of 2023. But yeah, we're going to be looking into their current energy, how Jung Hae-In currently sees Jisoo, as well as how Jisoo currently sees Jung Hae-In, and what is next for their friendship this year. As usual, guys, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you guys want to find out what cards I use for my readings, would like to join me on Patreon or any of that stuff, I will have the links in the description box below. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Okay, guys, so we're starting off the reading by seeing what is the current energy. What is their current friendship energy? Okay, what is their current energy for their friendship? Interesting. A lot of insights. Okay, and nighttime. I am also going to grab a tarot. Sorry, guys. Current energy for the friendship of Jisoo Jung Hae-In. Current energy. One more. Wow, that was quick. Okay, guys, so current energy, and as you guys can see, we have a lot of purples. A lot of purples. That's proper like spiritual connection. Okay, and also like wisdom, intuition, deep knowing, and things like that. So first of all, with insight, spiritual insight, and strength, as well as the Ten of Swords, I do feel like they're going through a little bit of a period of difficulty in their friendship. Again, I just want to say period, because it's not, I feel like there's a deep knowing within them that, oh, their bond is strong enough that they can weather any kind of like storm. They're just they have a very good connection, is how I'm sensing. It really feels like they're needing to draw from their strengths in order to kind of like keep this connection, because I feel like maybe they're both really busy right now, or maybe they're having difficult times. You know, when you have friendships, right, like with your friends, when you're both really busy, maybe it's difficult to connect or to communicate or to see one another. With the Eight of Wands, I do see there is a lot of communication of back and forth, but it might seem like maybe there is difficulty in getting together at the same time. So what I'm saying with that is that maybe you're trying to call your friend, right? You're trying to call your friend, but your friend is trying to call you at the same time. So both your lines are busy, but actually you're both trying to reach each other. But then you feel a bit frustrated and you're like, oh, okay, I'll try tomorrow. But then actually you guys were trying to connect, but there's this kind of like the frequency is just not meeting right now. And that's how it feels with their friendship. It almost feels a little bit like, oh my gosh, why isn't it happening? It's so difficult. With the Ten of Swords, there's times when it's almost like there is this deep frustration, like, oh, I give up. Like, why is it so difficult to kind of like get in touch, or you know, like, yeah, just get in touch. But what I'm sensing is that there is so much strength in their friendship that I think they're going to be okay, because there's a deep knowing that this is just a difficult phase, a difficult period in their friendship. Because one of them, with the Knight of Swords and the Fool, is more of the how should I say this? Like, I feel like in their friendship, one of them is a lot more easygoing. It's like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. We're going through a difficult phase. Whereas the other person is a lot more like, I'm gonna keep trying. Let's try again. Let's see. Like, I'm not gonna give up and I'm gonna try and keep calling, or I'm gonna try and keep so that we can. Sometimes it's out of our, sorry guys, I keep jumping from one thing to the next, but sometimes it's really out of our control. Sometimes it's literally the stars, like sometimes maybe your stars, the planets are just not aligned for you right now, and that's okay. And it's good to know that they're both confident in the strength and the bond of their friendship, to know that this is just a period of difficulty. Although I do see that one of them is a lot more hardworking in regards to trying to connect and make sure they meet in the same frequency. Obviously, I see that their friendship means a lot to one another. We have the sun right here. And although, as you can see, most of the cards are really dark blues and purple, so they are going through it right now. It's been a long night. It's like the Game of Thrones, like the long winter, but there is that spark at the end of the tunnel. Like, the sun is there, like, the end is near. The day is just about to break. We're gonna be okay, so I'm gonna keep fighting through. That's how it feels. And yeah, with the sun, they're just going at it. But that's the energy I'm getting currently. So a bit of a difficult period, but they're gonna be okay. Yeah, okay guys, so now let's focus on how Jung Hae-In currently sees Jisoo. Yeah, let's focus on that. Actually, let's grab these oracles first. Oops, sorry, let me move this. Let's move it here. How does Jung Hae-In currently see Jisoo? What does he want to say to her? What does he want to say to her? How does Jung Hae-In currently see Jisoo? Now, what does he want to say to her? Oh, it's difficult to put into words. Okay, are we not gonna go with this deck then? Let me try one last time. If not, we have to change decks. What does Jung Hae-In want to say to Jisoo? Okay, we're gonna change. It feels like it's difficult right now to communicate. It's very, very difficult for them to communicate right now. Get words out. Oh. Okay, what else? Oh my God. What else? One more. Two? Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we have these two cards jump out first, okay? How does Jung Hae-In currently see Jisoo, and what does he want to say to her? So we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles jump out first. The Ace of Cups is an abundance of love and feelings and just feeling of joy, and the Ace of Pentacles is, like it's gem. It's a big kind of like diamond, right? So it's like a gift. It's almost like a gift from the universe. So the way that Jung Hae-In sees Jisoo, and again, this is a friendship reading. I always have to say this, and I always have to be really, really careful. But obviously, he cares about her a lot, and he loves her a great deal. And he really, really values their friendship. It is one of the most valuable things in his life. It almost feels like a gift that's been presented to him by the universe. And when he's around her, there is a certain sense of fulfillment that he gets from her that he doesn't get from his other friendships. And that's why he fights very hard for it. That's why with the Knight of Swords, he fights very hard for it, because with the sun, Jisoo is like the sun for Jung Hae-In. Jisoo does give warmth into his life the way that maybe he hasn't felt in other friendships before. But like I have mentioned before with the Ten of Swords, he does sometimes feel a lot of defeat. He does sometimes feel a lot of frustrations because they are going through this period of difficulty. And but he's not giving up, you guys, because although he's feeling defeat, he does really care about this connection so much. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just kind of like that time, right? When they're both maybe really busy. It's just difficult to meet. Maybe it's difficult to connect and things like that. But yeah, he obviously cares a lot, a lot about Jisoo. Anything else, guys, in regards to how Jung Hae-In is feeling about this friendship right now? If anything, I feel like his feelings and the amount of care that he is investing in this friendship is growing and growing, because we have bloom. So it just keeps blooming. So the way that he feels about this friendship now is a lot stronger than how he felt last year, you know? And that's why I feel like he is a lot more, how should I say this? And that's why I feel like he's kind of like acting out of character, because with the dare, I feel like he's taking more risks. But the reason he's doing that is because obviously he cares about this friendship a lot, and his feelings in regards to this friendship blooms more and more and more. And in fact, you know, with eclipse and reevaluate and forgiveness, there's a lot of things that maybe have happened to him in the past, or how he was as a person, and this friendship has made him reevaluate a lot of that. Like, in fact, with the eclipse, it almost feels like, you guys, when the eclipse happens, like big changes happen, okay? It's like that shake you to your core, and this friendship has done that. It's almost like an eclipse. It's eclipsed Jung Hae-In's life, and it's truly had an effect on all aspects of his life. He's really reevaluated his life, or his outlook, or the way he behaves with people. And with forgiveness, maybe there's situations in the past, you know, things that we don't know, maybe in regards to him and his family, his friendships and things like that, and he's even forgiven those, or he's moved on from maybe grudges in the past. Like, there's a lot of things that Jisoo has helped Jung Hae-In change for the better in regards to his life. So it's really had a huge impact on Jung Hae-In's life. So yeah, guys, okay. Anyways, so now let's focus on how does Jisoo see Jung Hae-In. What does Jisoo want to say to Jung Hae-In? And yeah, how does she currently feel about their friendship? So how does Jisoo currently feel or think of Jung Hae-In and their friendship? A lot of fives, like they are struggling. They are going through it right now, you guys. Sorry, 1 second. Ooh. Sorry, things just keep flying. Only one more, you guys. Only one more. So it does feel like Jisoo's mind is currently a little bit scattered in regards to their friendship. It's kind of all over the place, you know? The cards just keep jumping out more than ever. Okay. So we have the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. The Prince of Swords and the Lovers. Okay, so wow. Again, like I mentioned, Jisoo is like all over the place and it's like a little bit... First of all, I'm going to talk about these cards first that jumped out, because we have the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So Jisoo is also going through a lot, you guys, in regards to their friendship. She's all over the place. There's a lot of disappointments. There's a lot of feeling heartbroken. And I feel like, you know, again, with disappointment... Sorry, they're just trying to be strong in this situation, because we have the 10 of Swords as well. And then Jung Hae-In also had a feeling of defeat with the 5 of Swords, right? So with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, I am getting the sense that almost... sorry, let me just readjust. So with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, there's almost this feeling of constant disappointments. Again, I told you guys, right? It almost feels like maybe they keep... like star-crossed, you know, star-crossed, like when they just cross each other's paths, or like ships in the night, you know, like they're almost there but not quite. So there is this feeling of just like defeat, just disappointment, just a bit of sadness as well. I also feel like there's a lot of miscommunications. So maybe sometimes Jisoo is upset at Jung Hae-In, but it's just miscommunication. He didn't actually do something wrong. Like, it just feels like that. But at the same time, okay, with the 10 of Cups, oh my goodness, you guys. First of all, if you guys aren't very familiar with tarot, the Ten of Cups is a great card for relationships and friendships and love, because it's basically like the happily ever after, and the Ten of Pentacles is like happy families and things like that. So I think despite all these like challenges and difficulties in communicating, because we have the Prince of Wings in reverse, communication is a huge issue for them right now, to be able to see eye to eye and to be able to really communicate and convey their feelings. Despite all that, she knows that their bond is very strong. There is a deep admiration, love, and respect for Jung Hae-In there. In fact, with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, I think she sees him as someone that is going to be there in her life for a very long time, throughout her life, and with the lovers, there is a deep love that Jisoo feels for Jung Hae-In. I am trying to be very careful because obviously, this is a friendship reading, but these three cards are like the ultimate cards, for friendships and relationships. So obviously she does deeply admire him. She does deeply care for him and respect him. They're just going through a difficult time right now, but she remembers that at the end of the day, this is Jung Hae-In, so she's, they're remaining strong for each other. So again, deep admiration for each other, same level too, because from his side we have the Ace of Cups, and from her side we have the Ten of Cups as well as the Lovers. So it's great, you guys. But yeah, okay, so now let's focus on what's next for the next 6 months for Jisoo and Jung Hae-In. So that is February, March, April, May, June, July, right? Yes, February, March, April, May, June, July. So let's grab some of this oracle. February, March, April, May, June, July for Jisoo and Jung Hae-In. No? Ooh, interesting. February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay. February, March, April, May, June, July. Ooh. One more? Oh, 3. Okay, then. Whoa. Okay. So, okay, we have the Poet, New Beginnings, Mentor, 9 of Wands, the Moon, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the 7 of Cups. So in the next 6 months, actually, there's a lot of new things, a lot of new projects that they're going to be starting, both of them, both Jisoo and Jung Hae-In. Especially with the Mentor and the Poet, I feel like Jung Hae-In is going to be working with someone that feels like a mentor. He's going to be, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, no. I got it wrong. It feels like Jung Hae-In is going to be working with someone that is younger than him, that he is going to be mentoring for, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So he might be filming with someone who is younger, who is like up and coming, and he's really going to have good chemistry with this person. Okay, and whereas with Jisoo, she's going to be learning a lot to express herself, and with Poet, express soul insights and symbolic language. So I think she's also going to be working on a lot of things personally as well, privately, just Jisoo. Okay, so a lot of projects in the next 6 months. Now, I see it's going to be difficult with a 9 of Wands. It's still going to be difficult for them to like spend time together or focus on their friendships. But with the guides, or what the guides are saying with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, is that the universe, fates are really going to help them. You see this with the Wheel of Fortune and luck. The universe is really going to have a hand and play and help them with their connection and with their friendship. So there's a lot of maybe like meeting, behind the scenes with the Moon, and just being very careful about their connection. But at the same time, it is going to be a focus in their friendship to try and be able to connect. But it is going to be a little bit difficult because with the 7 of Cups, it's going to they're both going to be busy within these next 6 months. But I'm also hearing, you guys, there's going to be a lot of illusions that come forward in the next 6 months in regards to Jisoo and Jung Hae-In. So there might be rumors that they're no longer friends. There might be rumors that Jung Hae-In is close to maybe this co-worker that he's going to be mentoring, or that he's going to be like, I don't know, there might be rumors surrounding Jisoo and Jung Hae-In not being friends anymore in the next 6 months, but the guides are telling me that's not going to be true. So just take rumors with a grain of salt. And yeah, there's always someone out there spreading rumors that either just comes from a place of hate or hatred, or it just benefits them in some way. But all in all, I do see, even though it's going to be difficult for them to meet in the next 6 months, it's going to be one of their priorities, and they're gonna make it happen, and the universe is gonna help them. But yeah, guys, wow, this is actually an amazing friendship. And I really love doing this reading, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I'm being so careful with everything, but I hope you guys are well. I hope you're staying safe. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And yes, I really hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.